trying to find new ways to push my buttons. I came out of the jungle where it rained and it thunder, but I bring the heat like the summer. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet, every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off, but haters get up. I'm ready like lift off. I've never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had it going. Doing got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day they take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no longer. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no longer. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no longer. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
That's why I'm gonna keep with my trainer. Somebody I'm gonna power him up sooner or later.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready? S-T-R-O.
I ain't come to play with you, life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up, I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business, I ain't getting paid. You know my condition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side, ready try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the dreams. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the dreams. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the dreams. Big beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase. Lace up the shoes, chase W. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Big beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve. Right before I leave, that's that like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. At a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat women good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need it. I give them just
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Been a fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
with this round here, I make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Ain't no fine as hell from my head down to my neck. myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We begin this challenge in the fourth quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now it's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Darnold now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Darnold complete to Crowder. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now. Here come the Jets now as they get set to go on 1st down. On 1st down, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Darnold. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the run, it's Bo Jackson down to the 30 after a gain of 3. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today. And this is an Ultimate Challenge.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for the touchdown. Well done. You've defeated this Ultimate Challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. They got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there. 45 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 30. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like your belly should. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like your belly should. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get the... And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. This will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. Well, he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Support ride, lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please.
I don't need that much. I need 4.
Down the ride, down the tide. You never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field.
Hey, yo,
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. My hit is real good. We don't get your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the blues. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the blues. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the blues.
Great color coops. No, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart like the wind can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. So don't stop. It's the long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Well, he's going to take a shot right. He's got a man complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and touchdown. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have. I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me?
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to the safety, Sean Taylor. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And this will be a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was the
things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. One with a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When you know they blame my deadlock. In the end zone with the med dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. And got his man complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 46 yards. He'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And a huge play that time. 49 yards. They'll look to throw here. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not a...
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there on the first play of the game. 52 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across mid. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Not quite enough. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can ready for a 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Brandon Cooks. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Okay, so you won't be going it. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 95 yards. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another.
All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Here's Andy Lee now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now here's Ross. Fighting his way through contact. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. Here's Andy Lee now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Ross on the return. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. First and goal inside the 10. He's still fighting forward. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep growing.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Stay in that groove here this go-around. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. So Dalton now. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Watch 85. 3.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's letting it fly for... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Well, what do you think? Maybe got away with one? I mean, he's thrown 2 picks already. That looked pretty dangerous.
And they had a little hang time on it, so what he needs to do right now, hug out a little bit with his guy, because he went up and made a play on the football and kept him from potentially throwing that 3rd interception. There was some trust in there. There was also some hope.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Now Greg Zerline on for the extra point.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, it was truthfully. How many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. A good return there, call it 13 yards. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch.
It's caught inside the 25. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks there to make the grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
50 to Mike. Let's go one more.
On first down, Nixon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd down, Nixon. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd man.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Telvin Smith with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. So here is the home side to take over on offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He's letting it fly. That's caught inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here we go with a player's spotlight, and we shine that spotlight on Andy Dalton. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well. Dalton, 1st and 10. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, Charles, while we have a second, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8-1 Carolina team get one. Where do you stand on this? Because there's a scenario where you could have a 13-win team from the NFC West traveling to face an 8-win team from the NFC East.
I know I'm a dinosaur on this one. Absolutely. I love the division champ getting a home game. I don't care what the record is, and I know it sounds wrong, and we're in this society now where everything has to be fair and right. And we would like that, and I would like that too for most big topics. But in sports, it's actually kind of cool when these things happen. Remember, Seattle at 7-9 hosted the defending Super Bowl champs New Orleans and beat them. That big Marshawn Lynch run that we'll remember forever. Carolina 7-8-1, they actually lost at home in their playoff game. So you don't know how it's going to turn. I like division champs winning it and getting a home game, even when the records are kind of messed up.
I'm with you. You're making me smile.
How about that? You and I sitting in the home, two old dudes going, that's the way it ought to be.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield is success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure that... And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Back and forth, we win in that first half. This has certainly been an entertaining one to watch. So let's get right back out to it as we'll rejoin our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Still churning. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more.
That's caught inside the 20. And what a big-time play there. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Talvin Smith, his second sack of the night.
Seems to me that our friend, Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck. And touchdown. 72 yards on the punt return as they have taken the lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Zerline now for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after surrendering the punt return, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're sharing. And he's loose again. And put it on the board. 6, a touchdown. Well, covered a lot of ground, 82 yards on the punt return. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, there weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the surface. He went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
Well, we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Dalton. He finds his running back, Mixon. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To throw here, Dalton. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Eifert, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Now, the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll set up a throw, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop them on 4th down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Joe Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Dalton saying, let's get going here, guys, as he rallies them to get set. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety and Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
70, Indy.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jackson. Just bowling over tacklers. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run it with Jackson. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And some room to roam now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now it's Jackson. And he's across for the touchdown, baby. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. You and I have seen a lot of special comebacks. This one, pretty much unbelievable. Roaring all the way back from that huge deficit, now in the driver's seat.
Take the numbers out of it. It seemed insurmountable. It seemed monumental, like no chance you could get that done, but they did. Let's go back to the 92 NFL season, 93 playoffs. Houston, Buffalo, in Buffalo. Houston with the monster lead, and here come the Bills all the way back to win it.
Led by Frank Reich, correct?
Yes, Frank Reich was the quarterback. He'd done it in college a few times. He did it in the pros with the Bills. How old were you then?
I was 10. But I remember it. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. It's do or die for Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.